Stop scrolling. Imagine tomorrow you wake up and every promise you make to yourself, you actually keep it. No more "I'll start later." In this video, I'll show you how to build unshakable self-discipline, step by step. Stay with me. By the end, you'll know a simple roadmap: how to start, what to do when you feel lazy, and how to keep going, even when motivation dies. Nothing fancy, just clear steps you can use today, not someday. Let's be honest, you've had days where you said, "I'll work out, I'll study, I'll build that project," and then Netflix, your phone, or pure fatigue won. You're not broken. You just never learned to train discipline like a muscle. First step, define one clear promise, not 10, one. For example, I walk 10 minutes every day, or I write for 5 minutes. Being specific. Why? Because your brain trusts what it sees you repeat, not what you say once. Pick something so easy it's almost impossible to fail. If you want to read more, start with 2 pages. If you want to meditate, start with 3 breaths. Small wins tell your brain, "I can do this," and that feeling multiplies. Here's the rule. Your promise must be clear, measurable, and daily. Be healthier is vague. Drink 1 glass of water after waking up is discipline. You either did it or you didn't. No confusion, no negotiation. Second step, create a friction-free environment. Discipline is not just willpower, it's smart design. Want to work out? Put your shoes where you literally can't miss them. Want to read? Put the book on your pillow before bed. Think of it like this: make the good habit easier and the bad habit slightly harder. Phone distracting you at night? Leave it in another room to charge. You're not weaker than others. You just need different default options. Third step, use the 2-minute door. Every new habit must have an entry version that takes 2 minutes or less. Example, put on my running shoes instead of run 5K. Once you start, the rest becomes much easier. Here's why it works. Your brain resists big effort, not tiny starts. Telling yourself just 2 minutes tricks your resistance. Often, you'll keep going. But even if you don't, you still protected the habit identity. Fourth step, link your habit to a trigger you already do daily. After I brush my teeth, I stretch 1 minute. After I make coffee, I write 3 lines. The trigger is the anchor. It tells your brain, "Now we do this." Let's build your own formula. After resisting action, I will tiny new habit. Say it out loud. Write it down. For example, after I sit at my desk, I open my notebook. You're programming your future on purpose. Fifth step, track your wins visually. Use a calendar, a simple grid, or a notebook. Each day you keep your promise. You mark a big X or color a square. Your brain loves seeing a chain of success it doesn't want to break. Important, the goal is not perfection, it's direction. If you miss a day, don't punish yourself. Just apply this rule. Never miss twice in a row. 1 miss is a wobble. 2 misses start to become a pattern. When you slip, ask, "What made it hard today?" Too tired? Too late? Too big? Use that information. Maybe you need an even smaller version or an earlier time. Discipline grows when you adjust, not when you attack yourself. Sixth step, create a minimum version for bad days. For example, normal goal is 10 minutes of walking. Bare minimum is 1 minute. Normal is 5 pages of reading. Minimum is 1 paragraph. This keeps the habit alive. Think of discipline like watering a plant. Some days you give a lot, some days a little, but you still give something. Skipping entirely is like letting the plant dry out. Tiny effort still counts as real effort. Seventh step, manage your self-talk. Discipline dies when you say, "I'm lazy" or "I always quit." Replace that with, "I'm learning to show up. I keep my promises in small ways daily." Your words shape your identity. Try this line: "I'm the kind of person who finishes what I start, even if I start tiny." Repeat it after each small win. Your brain links the identity to the action. Over time, discipline becomes who you are, not a fight. Eighth step, plan for temptation like a strategist, not a hero. Ask yourself, when will I most want to skip? Maybe evenings after work or when you open social media. Decide in advance what you'll do in that moment. Use if-then plans. If I feel like scrolling, then I do my habit for 2 minutes first. Or if I get home tired, then I walk for 1 minute before sitting down. You're building automatic responses instead of relying on mood. Ninth step, reward the process, not just the result. Don't wait to feel proud after 3 months. Feel proud after doing today's tiny action. Say to yourself, "Nice, I kept my promise." That emotion makes the habit stick. You can add a small weekly ritual. Once a week, look at your calendar, your stars, your notes, and ask, where did I show discipline? even if it was tiny. You're training your brain to notice effort, not only perfection. 10th step, and maybe the most powerful, be patient. Muscles don't grow overnight, neither does discipline. But imagine 30 days from now, you've kept one tiny promise almost every day. How different would you already feel? Here's your simple plan. One clear daily promise, friction-free environment, 2-minute doorbit trigger, visual tracking, bare minimum days, better self-talk, if-then plans, rewarding effort, and patience. Now it's your turn. Pause this video after this scene, choose one tiny habit, write your after I will formula, and commit for the next 7 days. Not perfect days, just honest, imperfect, disciplined days. If you want more help staying on track, subscribe and save this video so you can replay these steps whenever you feel yourself slipping. Your future discipline is built today with one small promise you actually keep.